Previously on Dances with Dice, when last we left our heroes, Finian, the halfling artificer, Felix, the human bard, and Theo, the satyr fighter. They had arrived at the capital of Marishain, and after a brief exploration of the city, they settled down for the evening. Now, with dawn breaking ahead of them, what big city things await our small town heroes this week on Dances with Dice.
All right, so we return the next morning. You guys awaken inside of the Dancing Elf. A long rest achieved by all of you, so make sure you mark that down. You've officially leveled up to level 4. You all feel a little bit more invigorated, a little stronger.
A little more alert.
A little more alert.
I cannot be surprised by anything.
A little more alert.
Theo's eyes are a little bit more bloodshot than they normally are.
Yeah. Theo has developed anxiety disorder in the night.
Finn gets up and just sees like Theo just sitting there, like eyes wide open, just like
holding the box. My precious.
Did you sleep?
Yes, but I don't know if I slept well or very good.
Oh, I've been there.
Or bad or fuck. I am aware of everything.
You're just alert.
Oh.
You're not. It's not like you're. It's not like you're.
Cannot be surprised.
It's like can't be surprised. It's like my passive perception is now 20. It's like no, that's not how the feat works. You can't be surprised.
I mean,
Congratulations, you've developed OCD.
I think it's anxiety.
you,
It's just anxiety. It's like Hannah,
just
D&D is
overly
supposed to be an
paranoid.
escape from the real life. Why did you give your character anxiety?
I don't know. Why do we give all of our characters PTSD?
Because you need some way to get them out the door to go on the adventure.
Mine doesn't have PTSD.
Well
Not
adjusted.
yet,
at
adults don't.
Not
will by the
yet.
time we're done with him.
It's like
Well,
you
I've
either.
got some trauma for you.
It's like you either your character either starts broken or ends up broken. There is no in between. You start broken and fix yourself, or you start fine and then end up, oh god, what did I do?
The broke will happen.
The break will occur at some point during your time here. You all are able to head downstairs. There is a breakfast buffet laid out in front of you with a little bowl full of those like coupons at the end. You see, I mean, if anyone's been to a continental breakfast at any hotel, they've got the fantasy waffle machine as well.
What's Martha doing?
She is
Stewarding.
She is brewing. She looks like she's brewing coffee into jugs, as well as getting like some juices and things laid out along
Her jugs.
the end of it.
God damn it, Hannah.
You guys appear to be the first ones down. Adventurers early to rise and whatnot. And there is a spread of there's bacon and eggs, sort of some sweet rolls and scones, along with biscuits, and what looks to be a pot of gravy at the end, so you can do like little homemade biscuits and gravy, along with the waffle, the ye old waffle machine, and looks like syrup. Yeah. breakfast is
So
laid
she
out for you
brewing the
to.
coffee? How is that happening?
I was gonna make a joke about the waffles being in the shape of Texas, but that gave me such like flashbacks that I'm so certain I've made that joke before.
I think you made that joke about the other place that also had Fantasy Waffle Maker.
God,
Because it was a roadside stop.
I need new jokes, is what I'm hearing.
Gotta up your repertoire. Take some.
Finn's looking. Finn is specifically
You got
looking for
Skillshare.
some sort of way to impress her with his fake strength.
his mind muscle.
his mind muscle. At the moment, no opportunity presents itself because it is just the food's already laid out. She's it looks like it's a pour over sort of coffee setup, so she's already like the coffee is laid out and things like that. And
make a note, DM, that Finn is always looking for opportunities
To flex his brain muscles.
to flex his brain muscle.
I was gonna make a comment shitting on that, but like that's friendly fire because that if that's not the most Morgan shit I've ever heard, then I don't know what is.
Ooh, self burn. Those are rare.
Yeah.
I stand in my truth.
You guys are all able to gather up some breakfast food. Martha kind of gives you a little nod and then heads into the cellar. It looks like to, I don't know, do inventory or something. You're not entirely sure, but she kind of sort of heads out a back door and down some stairs that you can hear. But the food is laid out. The light hitting the glass this morning is now much more delicate. And you now finally notice that only certain lamps are lit at certain times of the day. So entirely different sets of lamps are lit within this large structure. And instead of a festival scene playing out in the stained glass, you get a facsimilated sort of sunrise over a beautiful meadow scene reflected in all the light.
How lovely. Theo is gonna help herself to some eggs and bacon and what have you. Getting some protein.
Are you going for the waffles?
No. No waffle.
Theo is not a waffle person.
That's true.
Too much sugar.
All right, the rest of you, I assume you gather up some food.
Keto queen.
God help you the next time you have bread. That's all I'm saying. That's
This is
all I
not
remember from
me.
my
It's
keto attempts.
Theo.
I know. I'm just saying.
Gonna make Theo eat bread and just watch her bloat.
It'll make you wish you were dead.
I did keto once, so you don't have to tell me.
I'm still doing it.
Exactly.
You're so brave. I felt good when I was doing it.
I've seen
but then-
Alex eat bread just fine.
Yeah, like the first time you do it and then you go off of it, your body's like, what is this shit you're putting in me? But it doesn't do that all the time.
Exactly. She's the Alex Drastel.
All right. You're able to sit down for breakfast. All of you enjoy your meal, and you've got some time to figure out your day. If you want to pursue some side quests, you have those two options. There's also the Arcane District and the Temple District if you'd like to do some shopping or further exploration. You've got today and tomorrow to kind of, do whatever you want.
Finn needs money to shop.
Yeah, that's true. We need to get that
he
money.
wants to go clean out them basements,
Well,
and then
we
clean out the
probably
church cellar.
we probably should go to the Royal Arcanum at some point because we are supposed to open the big scary dragon door or whatever the fuck.
What?
The door to the dragon tower that Theo's mom died at, probably.
Theo says nothing.
Theo makes no comment.
Theo just kind of like looks at them, raises his eyebrows, and then just goes back to eating her eggs.
might have been a bit insensitive.
Listen. Why not both?
I mean, yes. We have multiple days here.
Did we want to try to get money first, or did you want to check out the Royal Arcanum first?
Well, the Royal Arcanum shouldn't... Well, I guess I don't know how much knowledge is there, but I was going to say it shouldn't take eons to go through. But we don't know how long a job will take, so maybe we start with the job. I don't know. Does anyone have strong opinions? I don't.
Well, the Royal Arcanum is within that magical district, the magical district, where we might encounter some fine items we'd like to purchase. So perhaps acquiring a bit more funds would allow us to, actually be able to spend money there.
True.
Finn with a very large turkey leg in his mouth. Just like,
Is it comically large, or is it just large because he's small?
Yes.
Both.
Fair enough.
It's a regular turkey leg, but it's like about half the
But
size of his head.
comically large. Like it's both of those things.
Yeah.
So Theo, the last time you were here, did you go to the Royal Arcanum for the same information or similar information?
She clicks her tongue. Yes, I did. I've been to the Royal Arcanum a few times in my life.
Helpful?
I'd say so. They get new books every so often.
Theo, about how long has it been since you were last here, would you say?
The last time she was probably here... I'm trying to see if she would have gone in the last 5 years. It probably was the first place she went to after some things occurred. So last time she was probably there was maybe 4 years ago, maybe 3.
Okay. Just want to get that in my head for
it was probably the first.
What new things would be there?
It probably would have been one of the first places she went post certain events.
Okay. All right. So you have a variety of jobs. Well, you have not a variety. You've got 2 options in front of you. For Gurnan, it was he asked to meet you guys at his trading stall in the crafting district, and then of course you would have to go to the Temple of Zem in the Sacred Forest to go deal with that one. So, you guys have 2 jobs that you can choose from. Which would you like to go with?
The temple seems like the safest option because how do we know the dwarf didn't actually commit the crime? And I'd rather not get into legal trouble in a new city. We did that last time.
Much less the capital. No, I agree. I was going to say practically the same thing, except the only difference is that we don't know how much money we're going to be making with the temple.
Temples get donations. They have money.
Fair.
I mean, we could go in and ask before we do anything.
Fair. But I concur. I think temple's our safest bet, lest we assist a guilty party in, I don't know, escaping to unknown lands. I don't fucking know.
Okay. That is easy enough. You guys head out from the dancing elf.
Say bye to his milfy mummy.
She hasn't returned.
If you never say that again, it will be too soon.
she's still in the back doing
I love
whatever.
Saying dumb shit. It fuels me.
The milky mummy.
Which is just mother, I'd like to fuck mummy.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like ATM machine.
ATM machine.
They're the same thing.
Exactly.
You guys make your way through the crafting district. It takes about maybe like 45 minutes to an hour or so, because you're traveling kind of There are there's pathways out of each district, obviously, but more obvious ones. So each like designed connection from district to district has what's known as one of the grand staircases. So from the crafting district into the sacred forest, there's one of these grand staircases. And while you can get to the other districts through like little like kind of back pathways and sort of blended areas, there is sort of an intended route through the city in its construction. If you can imagine, if anyone remembers Gondor from Lord of the Rings, kind of like that circular pathway kind of going up.
I'm visualizing it right now.
You guys, after about 45 minutes to an hour, you kind of exit up the top of this the staircase and are greeted by sort of another dividing wall to this upper area of the city. The doors swing open and you find yourself in a lush and verdant grove. Birds sort of flit about through the branches, and you find yourself effectively within a forest within a city. You see various different young children running through the parks. There's families out and about. You see several druids meditating as you make your way through. After about 10 minutes or so of walking, you come to a sort of open courtyard sort of area with a variety of large buildings set within. And you notice each of the different temples to the gods. And then a little bit further up the path, another sort of up on a little bit of a hillock, another one of these sort of courtyard areas. You cast your eyes about and you were able to spot the sigil of Zem and make your way inside the temple. Within its sort of cold marble walls, you see various effigies and myths of Zem carved into the walls and then lit with bright, vibrant white paint. The interior is very warm, given that it is a temple to the god of death, and there is a almost ethereal sort of brightness within the temple itself as you enter.
That was Gondor.
And as you enter, there is there's like a series of sort of pews and rows. Several people are there praying. And at the front of the temple, there's an altar with looks like a priest or priestess in a large sort of billowy robe, sort of standing there also praying. As you walk forward, they notice you and they turn, and you see a male elf, male drow. Very bright, beautiful purple eyes. Skin is almost like just the most, like as the darkest that like lilac could get before it turns to like a gray. That's sort of that skin tone, like just the darkest of pinks. They're wearing a black robe with gold trimming, the sigil of Zem at their chest on a necklace. They fold their hands inward, their white hair streaked with black, tied into a very intricate sort of top knot braid on the top of their head. And they look at you and say, "I welcome you to the temple. What brings you to Zem's presence?"
Answering a call for a job. Something in your basement?
Ah, yes. We appreciate you coming so soon. My name is High Priest Tin.
Tin?
Yes, Tinn.
So there wasn't really a method or form or even an amount or a mention of payment on the notice. So would like to inquire about that.
Ah, of course. Well, the temples, of course, always pay their debts. It is, of course, what reward you would prefer. We are happy to freely offer a favor from the temple and the faith, or you may, if you wish a more physical and more permanent reward, we also deal in gold and precious gems, things like that.
Morgan, what was that face?
He said
We're gonna-
physical reward. Like, oh damn. Okay.
Okay.
Ayo.
More there was the more permanent inside.
Permanent.
And more
You wanna die?
suddenly shifts from like, hi, I'm a priest, to hello, it's I, Emperor Palpatine. A more permanent reward.
More permanent reward.
A more permanent reward from the dark side of the Force. Anyway.
Okay. So
but
we
basically,
can either a favor.
Gold works pretty.
To
we like gold, right? Yeah.
to basically to mechanalize this.
Mechanized? No.
Mechanize this technically. You can either there's a set gold reward for this job, or the boon or favor that is offered to you. You have several options for. They will cast for you. If you have questions for their deity, they will cast commune for you. If you're looking for, they also, because the religion is intertwined with politics in all things, if you're looking for favors to kind of curry favor with people higher up, they can put in a good word for you. If you're looking to get a meeting you can't normally get, they can make connections there. And then none of you are particularly religious, or your characters are neither religious at all. But if you were, like, say, a paladin or a warlock of one of these deities, you would be able to possibly learn more powerful things from them or gain further boons or insights. And then the reward amount would be the reward amount would be 1,500 gold.
Whoa! What? That's so much more than the other guy.
Yeah,
so much
fuck that
more than
dwarf.
the other guy.
Yeah, so it's 500. You get 500 gold apiece.
Yeah, we're gonna
God
do
damn.
the money. The money. We want the money.
Money, please.
All right.
Unless one of you guys wants a favor from the god of death. Got someone you want to resurrect?
What do we say to the god of death? Give me the money.
Give me the money! We say, give me the money today. We say, where's my fucking money?
All right.
Okay. So, Tin bows to you and kind of ushers you into the back office. He looks at you and is like, unfortunately, the problem seems to have manifested as the spirits that we care for in the name of death and Zem. Something has disturbed them. They've become restless and have returned to some of their more dangerous ways, infecting corpses and skeletons within the crypt beneath the temple.
Hold on. You take care of things after death, and those things have now infected the dead things that you have.
Beneath the temple there is a crypt in which many numerous have been buried over the years. One of the jobs of the priests of Zem, our job is to help curry and help move the spirits from one plane to the next. And there are times where we must care for them, those unready or unable to move on, whether by their own fault or by curse. And normally those are kept well in balance within our power. a disturbance in the ley lines has been occurring recently, affecting the spirits, flustering them. And so, when scared and flustered, spirits return to what is most practical to them, possession. Now, they are thankfully contained within the magic of the crypt, but we need to deal with the issue at hand, free them from their current mortal bonds, and return them to spiritual form so that they can once again re-enter our care.
Ah. True. So... Damn, I wish I was my cleric right now. I'd actually be able to use that turn undead shit. Morgan's doing math in their head.
I couldn't remember how to spell certain words. I was struggling.
You're good. I saw the eyes do the brain think. Because when you're thinking, your eyes go... they go up.
I knew there was a B in catacomb and I was struggling.
I have help move spirits from one plane to the next. Must care for those who are unable to move on, either by own fault or curse. Fight some undead, please.
Fight the Zambos.
Alrighty. Wow.
That sounds simple enough, you know.
The only issue I'm seeing is the harm potential to the bodies they're possessing doesn't seem great for, like, the loved ones, you know? Like, oops, sorry, Uncle Joe got possessed by a spirit and we had to charbroil his corpse to get the ghost out.
It kind of seems like a them problem, not an us problem.
I mean, the optics of the thing.
You've murdered people, and you're worried about chopping apart a dead body.
Well, Uncle Joe didn't do anything to me. I want the spirit out, but Uncle Joe is
your morals are very weird.
We're
going to have to, I feel like we're going to have to sit down and talk about where your morals are.
Do you?
Listen,
you have some fairly strong objections to some things, but this is not one of the things I thought you'd object to.
The death man in charge of the temple has opinions on these kinds of things and whether or not we're allowed to charbroil the innocent corpses. So maybe I'm just trying to figure out what our rule set is here that we need to abide by. That's so wrong.
Do you care what happens to the bodies?
Well, it is unfortunate. Once possessed, a mortal coil must be destroyed. Most of the corpses down in the catacombs are mostly skeleton at this point, and while it would sadden me, a good many of them are old kinsmen and fellow monks and priests, so they would be more understanding. But, and turns to you, Felix, I do appreciate the concern.
The one thing he cares about. He cares very little about anything else, but God help us if a dead body's head falls off. Felix, oh my God.
Decorum is important in the capital, and while appreciated, we're sending you down there to do one thing and one thing only. And it is appreciated.
Killing Nazi.
My name is Lieutenant Aldo Rain. All right, so he opens sort of like a sort of cellar.
Pretend that everyone down there is super racist.
Cellar door opens and kind of leads you down into a bit of a vestibule area, and you kind of notice, like, in front of you, you're down now beneath in the basement of the temple, and it's just one long corridor. And there's a bit of like a almost gauzy, like blue sort of translucent wall in front of you that you can tell is like a barrier of some kind. But just beyond it, you can see like shuffling about inside. There's like a bunch of like skeletal remains sort of strewn about, and you can see four sort of, you can see five sort of stumbling sort of like corpse-like figures kind of moving about, and they're bathed in sort of like a green, almost like a sickly sort of green light sort of pulses and emanates from them. Tin looks at all of you and then waves a hand over you, and you notice that the barrier becomes transparent, and you can kind of walk through it if you'd like.
Right, walking through it.
All right. As you guys walk through, you find yourself
Theo
in this.
rushes in.
You find yourself in this room, and I would like everybody to please roll initiative.
Oh wow, we just right off the bat.
Can't be surprised.
Yeah.
Look at you not being surprised.
I know I'm not being surprised, but he's taken now the joy of sneaky away from me. Not that I could be sneaky. But I guess. All right, let's get her done.
Roll this. I'm going last.
16 plus 7.
Damn. So 23.
Yeah, 23. 23
And
initiative.
Felix.
13.
6.
13.
I have to be the person who tries to go first now. Weird for me, because with Karma, I relied on someone else just going first and me just going, okay, what am I going to do?
All right. So
But now it's
Theo?
logical for me to go first.
Theo, you are up first.
Alrighty.
You see in front of you there are 5 zombies. One a little bit larger and more hulking the other. They seem to be holding a weapon of some kind, and then 4 sort of smaller zombies surrounding them. They all sort of turn to you and it's like and start to sort of like shumble and stumble towards you in a bit of a pack.
Alright.
This will all be theater of the mind. So, Theo, you are up. You have 5
I was gonna
to pick
make
from.
the clicker noise, and then I realized I've never attempted that before, and I don't know how to do it, so I'm not
the
gonna
click? What's the noise again?
I just explained why I'm not gonna do it.
It's not that. Yeah, it's like that.
It's a
Like
little
grudge?
grudgy.
Oh,
It's a
Yeah.
little grudgy.
my thing isn't picking it up very well. All right, now after that ASMR.
Yeah. Sorry, everybody.
You're not
Alright.
sorry.
So, DM call. I actually don't know if this is possible. Can my echo flank for me? I can't find anything on my things right away that says that it can't. But I don't know if that's a DM call or not.
I am okay with that. I'll say I can let you flank because I don't give advantage on flanks. I just give you +2 to hit. So
Yeah. Well, first things first, she's gonna disgustingly manifest her echo.
all
Everyone
right.
hates it. Blah.
Schlorp.
She's gonna just
Throw up
saying
in my mouth a little bit.
yeah. You know, you see her veins sort of like push toward, like get kind of big and they turn black and like, and it kind of like bubbles out from her skin and just goes to the ground, and then somewhere nearby a little shape pops up that looks vaguely Theo, but you can't actually tell very well.
Delicious.
Yeah, I know it's super yummy. I think,
All right.
again, I've said it before, I think of it as the same consistency as Venom.
Eddie.
We know you were inspired by Venom. It's obvious.
We are in a fantasy now.
We are playing D&D, Eddie! Theo!
Theo, why is that one always a dick?
But he's very pretty. Mm.
I would like to eat him.
Ayo?
Ayo? Ayo?
All right.
Felix says,
so
stared.
you've your
Okay,
echo. I'm pretty sure is that a bonus.
It's my bonus action.
All right. So you've got your action.
Yeah, bonus action, magically manifest an echo of yourself and on face. I don't have my second hit till level 5.
No, you don't.
Anyway, all right, I'm going to and I'm going to have it. I'm gonna go at it, but then summon it right behind the guy. So it's
So you've
already
got a
behind him.
+2 to hit.
I'm gonna do the big swing. The big swing. Oh, that's definitely not gonna hit. That's a 4 plus 2 plus unless. What do I
4
have?
plus 2.
Plus-
What's your to hit?
Plus 6, so that's 4 plus 8, so 12.
That hits.
Oh, of course.
There's zombies. They don't have an
Fair.
armor class. They're not that strong.
They're flesh.
They are made of flesh.
Yay. All right then. Gonna swing with my maul. That's 2d6 plus 4. Let me roll my 2d6 plus 4.
Are you ever sitting in the desk chair you've owned for literal months and you realized you put the headrest on wrong?
I mean,
I love you.
I've been there before.
All right, that's 4 plus 4 plus 4, so 12. 12 to this guy. Schmack.
You get a good schmack on him. There's like a dull, sort of sickening, like thud sound as you crunch into his side.
I'm gonna do an unleash incarnation for my echo to make an attack. Because whenever I take the attack action, you can make one additional melee attack from the echo's position.
All right, roll to hit.
So it's going to attack him from the other side. That is a 17 plus
That hits.
the 6. Okay, yeah. And it's gonna roll to also hit.
Yeah,
Yay.
I don't mind telling anyone their AC
Reroll a 2.
is 8.
8. Well, that's another 12.
They
That's
are
another 12.
flesh.
That's another 12 points of damage.
Nice. You get 2 big, chunky whacks out of this thing, and like you watch as like its jaw falls off, and it's like.
Is this the big one?
Yeah.
Yes, this is the big one. The big one. It is now his turn. And he is going to take his 2 attacks on you. A 14 will not hit,
No.
but a 22 will.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's 14 points of bludgeoning damage as this
Ouchie, mama.
morning star comes crashing into your side, and you're able to block the first one, but it slips around and catches you on your kind of in the side of your in your side. Another zombie spots the other 2 people, comes rushing forward towards Finn. Now, Finn, here's the question: were you already riding?
I'm always writing.
You're always riding? Okay.
Unless I, it's literally like my freaking cart now. I just like, it's my mode of travel. Finn does not walk unless someone tells him he can't ride his thing in here.
Okay. So I think that means is because what does your feat do again? Please read that out.
Oh.
Because I know it's something with combat.
It's not gonna help me right now. Cause
I thought it implied disadvantage for some certain attacks though.
I can do certain things. I can make, if you attack my mount, I can force that attack to be on me.
Ah.
And if I since my mount's not like bigger than other people unless I fight something my size, that I get advantage on and melee attacks against somebody who's smaller than my mount. And if my mount needs to make like a dex saving throw to take only half damage, it would take no damage if it succeeds and takes half damage if it fails.
Okay.
So it's like got better my mount has now better defense against things like fireball.
Well, this one's gonna just run up to you and try to take a bite out of you, and is just gonna try to take a bite out of you.
All right, I will impose disadvantage on that, or at least my mount will.
Well, it doesn't matter because he rolled a 1.
Oh.
So it runs forward and trips and like falls and kind of shambles itself back to its feet in front of you. That will end its turn. Felix, you are up. Finn, you're on deck.
Alrighty.
Wait, so there's only one of the other ones?
No, only one of them ran forward.
Oh, okay.
Can I cast a 15-foot cube that doesn't include my allies?
Yes, you would not be able to get the big Zombo, but you would be able to get the other 3.
Yeah, I can live with that. All right, I'm gonna cast Thunderwave.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
So that's
yeah.
what's the save for that?
Con save.
It's the only thing these things are good at.
Fuck.
Okay, that's I assume a 7 fails.
14 is a success.
Okay, 1 succeeds. 2 succeed. Okay. 1 fails, 2 succeed.
All right. 7 damage.
Okay, so that is 7 on one, and then 3 on the other. Okay. sickening, thundering comes out, that erupts behind them, and you watch as like some of the zombies are like, one zombie is like holding its head in like a open mouth, like silent scream, and the other's just like. That will end your turn, I assume, Felix, unless you're gonna bardically inspire.
I'm gonna inspire Finn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finn, you got that D6. Did level 4 give you a better inspiration? I don't think so.
I don't think so, but I'm also struggling to find where that is. Hold on. Oh,
Should
I'm
be
a
under
1d6.
Okay, still 1d6. Okay. All right, Finn, you got a 1d6 inspiration die. Next Zombo saw that you casted that spell, Felix, so it's going to run up to you and try to bite you.
I don't like that.
It rolled a 9, so that will miss.
Thank God.
Finn, you are up. You got a Zombo in front of you, 2 Zombos further back, 1 big Zombo in front of Theo. What are you doing?
Old Wolfie here is going to beat up on the one in the immediate front of me.
Okay.
Attempt to. So that's about. That's a hit.
Yeah, that 27 will definitely hit.
And damages. Going to 1d8. Nice, max damage.
Hey.
So he smacks it for 10 damage.
Nice. The wolf bites down hard and kind of like rips a chunk out of the arm of this creature. I think that is your bonus action. So you got your
that's like its action.
That's its action. So no, I think it's your bonus action to command it.
Yes. And then I will cast.
Actually, wait. Let me double check that real quick because I remember that was a whole thing. I want to make sure I'm getting this right because if we fuck it up early, then we fuck it up for the whole campaign. Okay, yeah, it is bonus action to command. Okay, so we did get that right.
And then I'm going to, since I can't really do anything to help unless I run over there, which I don't want to right now. I
mean, you've got your Schust gun.
That's what I was gonna do. I'm gonna shoot the big one in the face.
Okay, roll to bones.
Right in his handsome face.
Right in his big handsome face.
He's not very handsome. He is missing a jaw. That hits.
Nice. 14.
Very nice. The shot rings out. You watch as a hole opens up where an eye once was. All right, Finn, that will end your turn. Next zombie, it's gonna go sprinting forward and is gonna take a swing at you. Miss Theo, 8 will not hit. So the next one's gonna try on you again. The regular zombies have not rolled above an 8.
Oh my God.
Back to the top of the order. Theo, you're up. You're surrounded by zombies, but you're not feeling particularly scared.
I'm feeling kind of good. All right. And I've still got the big guy in front of me.
So you've got the big guy in front of you and 2 small guys to the left and right.
Okay, and so they're on me, and so my echo is chilling.
Yeah.
None of them tried to get my echo.
Nope.
Okay.
You're the one who's been doing the most damage. So and you're big, and they are simple brain.
Okay, then I am gonna. I'm gonna have my initial attack come from my echo.
Okay.
On big boy.
I can decide where my initial attack comes from without doing the unleash incarnation feat, or not feat thingy.
All right.
All right, that is. Do I still get the +2?
Yeah,
Okay.
because you're
Then
flanking
That's
with
gonna be
yourself.
another 12 because I rolled a 4 again.
Okay,
So I still hit.
you still hit. Get their AC is 8.
Yay!
They are flesh.
Felix could smack them with his hands.
Probably.
He
Like,
could
I
still
automatically, unless you
get
roll a 1, like I automatically hit
Yay.
it.
All right, that's a 6 and a 4 plus
So
it says
10.
14 damage to the big guy.
All right, he's
Okay.
looking a little roughed up.
Okay.
And then, are you gonna unleash incarnation?
Make this choice for each attack. Yeah, I'll do another unleash incarnation for to try to hit again.
Okay, roll them bones.
Roll damn bones. Roll damn bones. That's a 17 plus whatever. I hit.
Yes, you hit.
Done that.
Oh, is it above? Is it above 8? Oh wow, you do it.
You do it. You did it.
You did the thing.
Yay, that's a 5 plus 6 plus 4, 15.
Nice. It's looking quite rough, but is still standing. Does that
Damn it.
end your turn?
Action surge. No.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I'm gonna action surge to smack it. This time Theo's gonna hit it.
All
No.
right. There's the fighter.
All right. That's a 12 plus 8.
It
'cause
hits.
It hits. Yay.
Oh.
Die, you fucker, die! Alright, I can re-roll this one. Alright. That's a 3 plus 3 plus 4, so that's 10 points of damage.
It's
think
still standing, but it looks like it's on its last legs.
Damn it! I was so close. Oh well.
All right. Does that end
There
your
goes
turn?
my kill.
Yep. It's going to try to take its 2 swings at you. It's not looking great, so yeah, that's a 24. On death's door. There's the 10. Okay, so it gets 1 hit. It's gonna be 15 points of bludgeoning damage to you, Theo. Next up is the zombie in front of Felix. No, this is the zombie in front of Finian. It's going to try to bite you again.
We'll post disadvantage.
It doesn't matter. It rolled a 12. That's the highest it's rolled. It rolled a 9, a natural 9. Felix, you're up.
Theo, how you looking?
She's at 12 out of 41, and she gives him like a thumbs up while she's like bleeding out the side of her mouth.
Theo's looking a little rough.
It's your lucky
technically-
day.
It's
Your
technically
wounds
less
at
than...
level 2.
Aw. I mean, I have second wind, but
Shut the fuck up, I'm doing it.
thank you.
This is the
20 HP.
way
Wow.
that wow.
What the fuck?
This is
Did
the
you
way
do
that
that this whole time?
I mean level 2 spells.
Who could do that
Um,
this whole time?
This is how
Imagine healing your team. What a concept.
actually
Felix
this is
hates
a new-
everyone, still won't let you die.
this is how Felix buys their buys not being assassinated by their fellow teammates.
His love language. His love language is at least he doesn't let you die.
Oh.
Yep.
Felix, you have a bonus action. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
See, I was tempted to do this on the heel too, like smack you on the ass because it's a touch spell, but I don't think we've gotten to that level, at least in campaign. Morgan in real life would have smacked
Oh
your
yeah,
ass
Morgan
to
in real
cure
life.
wounds.
We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there.
I'm gonna punch Theo in the shoulder and say, "Go get him, Tiger," and that's gonna be inspiration.
Okay. You also have a D6 inspiration. Zombo in front of
She's
you.
like a little taken
Felix.
aback by it. She's like, okay. Feeling
They
really
roll
upset.
like shit or natural 20 from the
Oh,
Zombo.
Who's it attacking?
It's attacking Felix, and that was max damage. So that's 14 points of damage to you, Felix, as this zombie latches onto like your outstretched arm as you punched latches onto your forearm, and you can feel the flesh starting to just tear and rip as it rips a chunk out of your forearm.
Morgan, it's like in 7th grade when you did that to me.
Okay, I didn't rip a chunk of your flesh off, you weird motherfucker.
But you did bite my arm very randomly.
You are up.
All right. I'm gonna attempt to bite down on the thing again. That'll hit. All right.
Yes.
Let's
I'm gonna-
go, Wolfie.
I'm gonna kill this wolf.
So that's
Why?
5 damage to the one in front of it again.
Okay. It is.
What do you have against Wolfenstein?
Yeah, Wolfie's
Taking my kills.
It's looking rough. Like you kind of rip a leg off, and like it's like kind of stumbling and like falling over, and like now like kind of crawling towards you, but it's still alive.
All right, and then big boy need Dio shoot face.
Okay.
Stealing my kills.
So that hits
Damage.
9.
Okay. Give me a second. I now have to
Ready
do
for
a
that.
thing, so it's
Oh no, it's gonna explode. Oh no, it's gonna explode and we're gonna get guts on us.
God.
no, it doesn't. The bullet goes flying through its head, and it falls backwards and collapses to the ground dead.
I like that it took like 2 rounds of combat encounters for you to stop bothering trying to hide the gun from us. Like, that didn't last long
No.
in terms of like the series.
He just does well.
Theo-
No, you
Theo's
all found
definitely,
well. You
like,
found
once
out
again
about
taken
it, and so
aback.
he's just like he doesn't care. He's just like, well, and also the other dude kind of alluded to like he knew. He's just like, well, everybody fucking knows. Why am I doing this? Like,
That's fair. Don't
Yeah.
waste the energy on trying
Yeah.
to hide it anymore.
yeah.
All right, Finn,
Theo
does
still
that
kind
end
of like
your
lurches
turn?
back when it just goes. It's like
All right, so
I am never going to get used to that.
Zombo number 4
Mambo number 5.
misses you, Theo, and a surprise to no one.
1, 2.
I
3,
can't be
4, 5.
surprised.
Another natural 1. These zombies are fucking useless. Theo, we're back to you. The big one in front of you's dead. You're surrounded by 2 others.
Ah!
Monica in my life.
Theo is gonna swing at the closest one.
You have 2.
She's-
One to your left, one to your right.
She's gonna go with the one to her right.
Okay.
A little pissy. Wait, no. First, before she swings, well, no, it doesn't matter. Never mind. Who cares? That's a 17 plus 6.
That hits.
Hits. I was gonna say she's gonna move her thing to flank it. I'm like, doesn't matter. They have 8. She's gonna hit it. Ugh. All right, that's a 5 plus 6, 11 plus 4, so 15.
Good chunk of damage. You kind of just knock its jaw and arm off, but it's still standing there ragged and barely alive.
Well, I can't do anything else because I
You burned all your goodies.
burned all my goodies already on the big guy, so that's mine.
Well, big guy is dead. On to the one in front of you. Finn. Let's see. That's a 10. That won't hit. So, Felix, we're up to you.
Oh
Also-
boy!
Also, as like a free action, that before I think could I have had my thing still move?
Yeah, sure. I don't care.
Is there anything right in front of Felix?
The zombie.
All right, it's gonna come up on the behind that zombie. So
Okay.
So that's to think what's good.
All right. Felix. The black goo orb, the black goo Theo is menacing the zombie that is in front of you.
It's still shorter than you though, because it's in the vague-ish shape of Theo. Vague-ish.
All right, I'm gonna pull my sword then.
Roll them bones.
I haven't done.
I do like the idea that in place of the eyes, it's just like 2 shiny circles.
You're like a ditto.
Sort of, except they're bright and shiny like little flashlights.
Ooh,
Like there's too many
unnerving.
flashlights where the eyes are supposed to be.
19.
That hits.
5. 4.
3,
Plus?
4.
Nothing.
Oh, just 4. Okay.
Four.
You slide you slide it through its eye, and you kind of pull it out, and you watch as the eye pops out on the end, and it like keeps looking at you, just like. But it is looking much rougher.
What the fuck?
It is now that zombie's turn. A 22 will hit. That is 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Wait. Am I standing? How close is Theo to me?
This is not Theo. This is Finn.
How close is
Felix? Within 5 feet of you.
Wolfenstein will impose disadvantage.
Okay, it's not Wolfenstein. We've been over copyright strike the dog.
Can we just call him that? Copyright
The
strike?
dog.
You can call him CS, or I think it was I thought Blitz was the name.
Oh yeah, his name's Blitz.
Blitz was definitely the name.
Okay. Okay, 12. It will miss. So the dog leaps. The dog leaps out and like grabs it by its side and throws it back to the ground. Felix, Finn, you are up.
Thanks, Finn.
You're welcome. I'm going to as Blitz. I don't know why I just want to call it Wolfie. No. Now I feel sad. For some reason. As Blitz throws it to the ground, I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay. Roll to hit. And
pretty much auto hit. I
roll damage.
And I rolled a 1 for damage, but it's still 7 damage.
Okay. You blow out like most of its lower half, but it's still there.
And then I'm actually gonna have Blitz attack it while it's down. Get it. Get him. That is a natural 20.
Yeah. Kick him while he's down.
Roll damage.
Yeah.
This actually helps you out a lot, given the mechanic on the zombies.
Damn. So that's
12
plus 2. Well, that's 8 damage, and then doubled, so 16.
16. Okay. So give me a sec. Oh my god, I cannot believe that. You watch as Blitz sinks its teeth into its back, rips its head off, and throws it down. And you watch as the zombie's flesh knits back together and it pops itself back up and is like, as it's survived its con save and is back to, it is, instead of dying, goes down to 1 HP.
God damn it. Even with the critical?
Yeah, because so here's the fun thing. Undead Fortitude. If damage reduces the zombie to 0 hit points, it must make a Constitution saving throw with a DC of 5 plus the damage taken. The DC was 21. It rolled an 18 plus 3.
Damn. Damn.
So Finn, that will end your turn. Zombie's gonna take a swing at you again, Theo. That's a 13. That's the highest they have rolled, but not enough.
Not enough.
Except one against me.
Except the
because
natural
apparently
20.
They roll well against
11.
Me.
That will also fail. Theo, we're back to you.
All right. Her echo is gonna just raise up its maul and just bring it down on the one that's been attacking Felix.
Okay.
Angry.
What's the unfortunate thing is that we're inspired, but we don't really need it in this game.
I'm doing my best.
You are doing your best.
I mean,
that's
you.
A 4. You did. That's
there was
4
a chance there were saving throws.
But wait. Oh no. Well, 4 plus 6 is 10, so it hits.
Okay.
I was gonna say, but wait, maybe a 10 wouldn't hit. Let me just.
Roll your damage.
I rolled the damage.
You rolled the damage.
I do this for you. I rolled the damage for you to protect the boy. All right, that is a 3 plus 6, which is a 9, plus 4, which is 13.
Okay, that'll hit.
That's the damage.
That's the damage, and that will kill it. It does not make it save. So you bring the maul down, and this zombie shatters into dust in front of you. Theo, you've got still 2 to the left and right of you. What are you doing?
Well, I can't really do anything, can I?
Unfortunate, because you're not level 5.
What I am going to do is, I'm going to use my second wind, to do a 1d10 plus 4, just to at least boost me up if I've got one on either side of me. Might as well.
Okay.
Might as well just use everything I have. And it's nonsense because I rolled a 1, so plus 4 is 5.
Oofers.
I get 5 healings.
Felix, you're up. You've got the dead one in front of you. There's still one trying to nip at Finn, and then there's 2 on either side of Theo.
Oh, fantastic. I'm going to cast Bane.
Ooh.
And that can go on all 3 of them.
Nice. That's a charisma save, I assume?
Charisma save.
14?
14 is my...
Okay,
save.
so 1 will survive. The other one will not. Okay, so 2 fail, 1 survives. So we'll say it's the
fail,
-4 to any attacks they make, which
So good at D&D.
and saving throws.
and any saving throws. You're correct. So we'll say the 2 on either side of Theo are baned. And I think that will end your turn.
Yup.
All right, Finian, the one in front of you. Go heckin' chomp. And can you still impose disadvantage or no? Because
Yes,
you
I
already
can.
did that. Okay.
No, I did it the last round, so every new round.
Okay. Wow. Again, with disadvantage, does a 18 hit?
If it meets, it beats. So yes.
Okay. Wow.
Better armor than me.
That is 3 points of bite damage to you, Finn.
Yummy.
That will end its turn. It is your turn, Finn.
Finn's just like, motherfucker! It just like
It bit your ankle.
Yeah, just
Yummy.
like attempts, just looks down and like as it's like nibbling on me and just goes, "You little shit!" and just tries to like blow it off.
It's like you're gonna shoot your own fucking foot.
Do I roll a 1?
If you roll a 1, you're shooting your own
roll a
foot.
Wait.
But
I
I'm
can-
lucky.
Oh.
So I'm gonna re-roll that.
I was gonna say, I have a feature that I can let you re-roll if you roll a 1.
I also get to re-roll any 1, but I have to take the next roll. And I roll
22 will hit. It's like it's like for a moment you think to yourself this. So you just for a moment you just point down, we're like not even aiming. It's just like wait, and then you look. All right.
Oh wait, my ability doesn't let you re-roll. It lets me regain a bardic point when someone rolls a 1.
Don't it show the damage? I rolled a
College of Tragedy.
I'm just gonna go ahead and do that even though I don't need to. I'm just gonna like laugh a little bit at how bad you just fucked up.
So
I
12
can
damage.
Get back at fucking bardic inspiration.
Yeah, you blow it to 12. It's got to roll its save. Hang on. No. You blow it to smithereens as it disintegrates off your foot.
And then
You've got
I'm
so
going to
the only
have-
2
I'm gonna have-
zombies
I'm gonna have-
left are on either side of Theo.
I'm gonna have Blitz leap at the one that looks the most delicious.
Okay. Roll them bones.
That's gonna hit.
Yes, it will.
Once I get my
Nice.
extra attack, it's over
9
all
damage.
of you.
All right.
Blitz has been doing consistently good damage. Like, Jesus.
Blitz runs and jumps at its throat, and then you watch as the same thing happens. The flesh knits back together, and it's still standing there, like very, very roughed up, but
Stop refusing my familiar his kills.
all
She's
right.
in a turf war with the satyr.
I know.
All right. But because you took a swing at it, one of the zombies is going to now swing at the wolf. That's a 7. I don't think that hits.
No.
And then the other one is still going to swing at you, Theo. That's a 5. So Theo, we're back to you.
We're rolling. Some
All right,
shit.
so
These things suck.
there's. What do I got? I got 2 on either side of me.
Yep.
How are they both looking?
They both look pretty rough, but the one to your left that Blitz just took a chunk out of its throat, you watched as it kind of fell down and knitted itself back together, not unlike the other one, so that one's probably the weakest.
Too easy of a picking. I'm hitting the other one.
Okay.
Felix can get that one.
With what?
I don't know. Didn't you have a little knife there?
For what?
That's a little knife.
Roll your attack, Theo.
All right, that is a 6 plus 6.
That hits.
All right, that is a 6 plus 5, plus 4, so 14.
15.
15. Yeah, 15. You know math.
All right. You take a good chunk out of the center of this thing's chest, and it's still standing there. It's like,
Damn it. Both of you get these ones.
Felix, you're up. Felix also looking a little roughed up there.
Maybe
Yeah.
or heal yourself and let the gun and dog get the other ones.
Oh my god.
Well, there's one that's at 1 hit point. Or I've got some pretty good hit points if you just want to put me in the middle of a cube.
I'd rather not push you.
also hit the
Knock me up! Thunder wave!
Jesus Christ.
Stop pulling a Piccolo.
I'm gonna vicious mockery on the one that Theo just hit. Because
Okay.
God willing, it's that close to dying.
All right.
Well, the other one is closer
to dying.
Charisma save.
Wisdom save.
Oh, wisdom save.
Yeah,
Okay,
weird, huh?
that's slightly.
Automatically fails. No.
Well, they have a -2 to wisdom, so that's a 5.
Sick. Take that 4 of damage, and I just look at it and go, fuck you.
Okay, let me roll this con save.
Vicious fuck.
It was on an 18 and rolled over to a 2, so that's a 5, so it dies. Its head just like it looks at you, Theo. What do you say? What do you say to it, Felix?
Oh,
Fuck
she's
you,
dead.
that's it.
I was like, it looks at you, and its head just pops off and falls off
Wow.
off its neck.
I'm so done with heads doing things they shouldn't while we are fighting.
Finn, you are
What
up.
I enjoy about that is that even though you just said words to it and you were
'cause it
trying
gotta-
not to damage the bodies, you still made
I gotta let Blitz have his day, so that's a hit.
Okay.
As an audio medium, Morgan, you're gonna have to say when you give me the middle
Get
finger.
fucked!
That's another 9 points of damage.
Okay, let's see if it makes it save.
Oh my god. I swear to god, if we're just fighting this all day.
It is dead. as Blitz leaps forward and rips its throat out, and the battle comes to an end at last. As you guys as this battle concludes, you watch as that green light sort of exits from all of their corpses and sort of floats into the air, and you see these like little wraith-like outlines almost of these spirits, and they all look to you for a moment. And you see them almost make a small bow. They sort of float and dissipate in the air, and you watch as they sort of float back down into the ground of the crypt that you are in. You guys are able to make your way out, back into the temple. Tin, the priest there, is there to meet you. And he looks at you and bows and, "Thank you for your assistance. The spirits will be able to rest again, and we will continue our work to shepherd them." He pulls out a small sack of coins and hands it to Felix.
Damn it, you just assigned Felix as the top.
And bows to all of you and says, "We appreciate your assistance, and we'll remember it should you ever need aid." And he escorts you out of the office and back out into the mid-morning, mid-afternoon sunlight. But you are all 1,500, well, you're all 500 gold richer.
Hell yeah. Some money.
All right, so we should just pop that 500 in each of our
500
little-
each.
500 each. A little bit of coin to your name. And that is where we will end our session for today.
Let's go
Thank you
buy
all
some shit.
so much for joining us for another episode of Dances with Dice. Please follow us on all social media channels at Dances with Dice. And when you use the hashtag DWDcast or DWDart, we will use you as named NPCs in the show. Thank you all so much, and join us every single Tuesday for new episodes of Dances with Dice.